Up, Aries? I am Robin from Kind of Big Deal Tarot, and I'm here to do an energy check-in. It actually is a full moon in your sign of Aries, and we're gonna see what we got, what we're gonna get for you guys. Oh my God! Sorry about that. So, because I do not have my Moonology deck, it is still packed up in my boxes. Everything will be getting that together this weekend, slowly but surely. I am still unpacking. So because I do not have the Moonology deck, we are going to start with the soul's journey. All right, Aries, I have the incense. I cleaned it with my own Florida water, which I wore today. Somebody thought it was cologne. I mean, people do use it as cologne, but I tell them no, it was my own Florida water. All right, so all right, I feel already that, and that was where I was meditating on your energy. And remember, the full moons are about releasing. I feel like you guys are going through a big change. Hold on. You're going through a big change in your life. And I feel that you guys are doubting yourself. For some of you guys, it could be a new endeavor, a new job. You have a lot of worry, a lot of stress because you don't feel like you can come through 100% of yourself. You doubt yourself. All right. You doubt if you can truly pull it off and be happy. So we're going to see what we're going to get from the soul journey cards. Okay. Ancestor spirit guides, I want to thank you for this gift. And I ask you to protect our energy for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. We come here to deliver these messages. And please protect us from any evil eye, the reader, and the clients, or the audience, whatever you like to say. Protect them. Protect them, spirit. Again, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Ooh. Yes, already we have worry. We have guilt. So let's see what's going on for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Yeah, here we go. Worry, crown chakra. That's on your crown. You have a lot of worry. You have a lot of doubt. Okay. I am learning that worry doesn't change the outcome. So worrying about it is not going to help you, Aries, okay? What you need to understand is to think more positive. Every time you have a doubt or a worry in your mind, you need to replace that with a positive affirmation, okay? Look up positive affirmations. Peace in reverse. You're not at peace because you're worried about something, something that you're not, something that you're doubting yourself about, okay? Here we go. Discipline. You have to have self-discipline. You have to realize certain things about yourself, which you can and cannot do. Again, you have to change your mindset. When you change your mindset, you can change your life. Get rid of the worry. Get rid of the doubt. Change it with positive affirmations. All right? And then we have purpose in reverse. So whatever you're doing or thinking about doing that you're doubting, you're not understanding or thinking is part of your purpose. But I feel like everything that we go through is directing us to our purpose. So again, you might be doubting if this is part of your purpose. If it is your purpose, you also might feel like you're not getting a lot of peace with this situation. But you have to be self-disciplined to think a little bit more positive. All right. The full moons are about releasing. Maybe you need to release worry. Maybe you need to release doubt and start to have a little bit more self-discipline in yourself and the things that you want out of life. Trust in reverse. You're not trusting the process, okay? You need to surrender everything to the Lord above. You're worried if you will fail. But if you do everything out of your heart center, out of love, okay, you will not fail. Even if you give it your all. There is no failures here. It is always lessons. We don't take no L's around here. We get lessons. Okay? All right, let me see. You guys want to see me? I look a mess. Woo. Let's get some light. That would help. Woo. Yeah, there we go. All right. So again, you're worried about something. You're worried about an endeavor, I feel like, that you're just starting off. Okay? It could be a job, it could be a relationship, it could be any of that. But again, you're not at peace because you're worried about it too much. It's heavy on your brain. Hi. Hi, Lauren. Hi, Sky. Thank you. Okay? You're not allowing yourself to be at peace because you're worried about it. You're not thinking positive. You're thinking of all the negative aspects of what can go wrong. What if this is not for me? What if this is not my purpose? You're not trusting the process. The Lord above, Jesus, the universe would not bring you to something if it knew you could not handle it. So you have to trust the process. All right? All right. Let's get into the energy. We're going to save that for last. I want to get into the tarot deck and see what's going on. Okay? A 1, a 2. You have to have courage. You have to need to be brave. Have the strength card. Could be a Leo involved. And a 3. All right. Thank you, Ancestor Spirit Guide. Show me what Aries is worried about. Ooh, child. Some of you guys, it could be a purchase of a house. It could be moving. All right. You're worried about if you're being selfish, okay, with moving or taking a new direction. For some of you guys, it could be love, but it's also saying that, you need to love yourself and do what is right for you. Okay. Everything else will fall in line. If you're worried about your family not understanding the direction that you're going in, again, you're worrying too much. And that's what's not causing you peace. But again, you have to understand what is going to be good for you is going to be good for your family. Whatever is going to be good for you is going to be good for your lover. And if they truly love you and invested in you, like you're invested in them and worried about them, then they will understand. I feel like whatever you're changing is really going to give you a place of satisfaction. It's going to release some burdens, but you're too focused on what everybody else would think instead of what is good for your heart and soul. All right. And that's what's disrupting your peace. You have to pour into your own cup and love yourself. If you love yourself, you really wouldn't have to worry about what other people think because it's what you want. It's what you want to progress in and manufacture in your life. All right. 7 of Swords here. So you might be being a little sneaky, a little strategizing. Okay. Yeah. Some of you guys, it could deal with love. 2 of Cups in reverse. So you could also be trying to get away from somebody that you think is cheating on you. You think this person is being deceptive. It could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. They're causing a lot of disruption in your life, in your household, in your family. You've been carrying this burden for a long time. So some of you want to move. You want your luck to change. It will. But you have to take action. You're an Aries. You have to release this person. You have to let them go. All right. Let's get more into this reading. It's causing you a disruption in your mindset because you're not allowing it to go. You're worrying about it too much. Joe, you can get out of here. You're demonic. All right. You're holding on to too much. You're holding on to what this person can do for you instead of what you can do for yourself. Maybe this person helps you financially. For some of you, it could be a job. You could realize somebody is stealing from the job and you know this. They're doing something disruptive and it's causing you a lot of doubt and worry in your mind because you know that this person is doing it. And this is not resonating with your higher self, your morals, your values. All right. You could be feeling like somebody is also being deceptive and is given to others. Show me more. Yeah. Some of you guys want to choose another direction. You don't want to be involved in this situation. So the only one that can change that is you. You're juggling heart over head, heart over mind of what to do. You really don't want to work here no more. You really don't want to work with this person anymore if it's a person. For some of you, it's a job. For some of you, it's a person. For some of you, like I said, it's a relationship, a friendship, a love relationship. Something very deceptive is going on and you feel it. You just can't put your finger on it right now. Okay, but you're holding on to it for the wrong reasons. There's a lack of trust here. You feel like this situation is not part of your purpose. You're realizing something needs to change. You can feel like somebody changed on you, up on you. Yeah, some of you guys are focused on being single, standing on your own 2 feet, walking away from this situation. Show me more for Aries. Like I said, the full moons are about releasing. This is a connection, a household for a lot of you guys. So like I said, you don't want to have to take the action. You need to make the first movement because you're causing a lot of worry when you are the director of your life. Yes, something is very toxic. Something is very toxic in your household. So you're trying to look at this in another situation. Like whether you stay or go, right? You realize that this has been a temptation that you might have felt for at one time. But now that you are evolving, you no longer want to be in this situation because it's causing you a lack of peace. You have to have the self-discipline to walk away. You have to have the self-discipline to know when enough is enough. But instead of dealing with something because at one time it felt good, it looked good on paper, it was helping your finances, it was helping you in some type of way. Now you're losing your direction. You also might feel like if this is a job, you don't know enough of the skill to make this situation pan out for you. Okay? There's 2 scenarios here. Okay. For a lot of you, yes, it is a relationship. And you might feel like this person came in as a charmer, was selling you, wolf tickets, nothing that was panning out. When you got with this person, nothing panned out. You felt like this person was very selfish, not giving into the connection, holding things over your head, money, stability, their energy, whatever it is for you. Like I said, you have to have self-discipline to know that this situation is not right for you instead of sitting back and worrying about it. This could be somebody that you gave a second chance to. They're definitely not telling you the truth, and it's going to lead to heartbreak. It's going to lead to heartbreak if you don't choose another direction. Maybe some of you guys don't know what to do or where to go. Show me the 3 of Swords for Aries. Whatever the situation is, it came in very fast. I feel like some of you guys will get some type of fast communication. Show me what this fast communication is. But again, you have to take some fast action. It could be about your finances, about stability. 10-10 here. Endings and beginnings. Again, but you have to make the move. You have to make the action. If this is something that you're in and it's breaking your heart on a daily basis, you need to have the self-discipline to move out of it. You can't worry about how somebody else feels. How are you feeling? You're not at peace. You're realizing or thinking that this is not part of your purpose. Everything has a purpose in our life. It's either here to teach us a lesson or it's a blessing. If you feel like this is a lesson and that it's a loss, it's time for you to move on. If you don't trust this person anymore or the situation, yeah, this person could be leaving you out in the cold, making you feel abandoned. I feel like some of you guys are very fearful to walk away. You're fearful to stand on your own 2 feet. You're fearful to leave this relationship. But you have to love yourself enough to know that enough is enough. When you stand in something for longer than what is needed, you cause yourself more pain, more torture. It's like torture. So if you're seeing red flags now, if you're seeing more red flags now, it is time for you to make the move to get out. You need to do a little bit more information. Check a little more information. Learn something. Get some more information on something. Yeah, some of you guys feel like you missed out on an opportunity. Some of you guys are very discontent and bored with this situation, but you won't move. You won't move. I feel like because you're scared. You're scared of being alone. You're scared of being abandoned. This person is making you feel, or this job, whatever it is for you, is making you feel alone and abandoned while you're in it. Again, this is not going to be for everybody. Yeah, it's going to be a shocking event, okay, with a change. It's going to take something shocking. You're going to find out something shocking, which is going to make you want to get to your chi, cause some type of balance. But again, this is also about learning a lesson. Spirit is with you as well. What is this shocking news? Some of you guys might find out that this person is still committed or in a marriage. And they love to play victim. But you're going to have to be a warrior in this situation. You're going to have to stand up for yourself. You're going to have that self-discipline, okay? It's the only way you're going to be able to have some type of new stability and to walk away. Ace of Pentacles. This person could have been using you for finances, for money. You definitely need healing after this. But your wishes will be granted. But you have to walk away from something and release something that is no longer serving it, that is making you feel abandoned in it. How are you going to be in a relationship and you feel alone? How are you going to be in a relationship where it takes two and you're doing all the work and it's connection? It's definitely toxic. This person is cheating, lying, stealing. Telling you what you want to hear at the times that you want to hear, just so they can get back in good graces with you. And some of you guys know that this person is lying. You're catching them up on it every time. But you still stay as they break your heart with the Three of Swords upright. There's been third parties, other people involved in your business, in your relationship. This person could be dealing with another person that they're also telling that they're committed to, or they're married. Yeah, you refuse to walk away. You don't want to walk away, even though you know this is not working out. I don't understand why. Why the collective don't want to walk away? Or this person doesn't want to leave. Maybe you allow them to come back from something. You don't know which direction to go in. You feel lost. You feel like you won't be able to succeed without this person or the situation, or they feel this way about you. Take it as a resonate. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles. This is a couple, Queen and King of Pentacles. Some of you guys are worried about all the finances you would have to handle by yourself. The children, the family, everything. Show me more. All right, it says no more. Not with that deck anyway. All right, show me more for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. All right. Queen of Discs again. And the Queen of Cups. Now we have two women. All right. So it does look like somebody is having another person, a third party that is involved. Queen of Cups. Some of you guys might have water in your chart. Cruelty, Ten of Swords. You're definitely going to have to heal from this situation. This person has been cruel to you. All right. And you're not happy. Your family's not happy. Nobody's really happy. But you're holding on to this. Why? Why are they holding on to this? Or they're holding on to you. Take it as a resonate. Judgment is coming. You feel like you made a wrong choice and you just don't want it to end. Even though you feel like you made a wrong choice. They can feel like they made a wrong choice choosing you. What is the Aries to do? What do they do about the situation? Knight of Cups in reverse. To balk. You're confused. You have mental confusion. But you have a lot of choices or options to go somewhere else. You just have to make the right choice. You can feel like you chose wrong with this person. Some of you guys can't sleep at night. You're not getting a lot of rest because it's heavy on your mind. You have a lot of worry and doubt in your mind about the situation. You don't have peace. Some of you guys might need legal advice with this situation. Okay. Some of you guys also, this person might be feeling like they're getting karma. All right. There is a lot of gossip about this situation. Like I said before, you need to find out some more information of what you need to do, where you can go. An escape plan. Okay. Because the situation might get out of hand if you don't get out of it soon enough. All right. Like I said, for the shocking news, I feel like you're going to find out that this person has another situation somewhere else that they're working on, that they're giving to, they're giving money to, they're giving energy to. Some of you guys suspect something, but like I said, you feel like you have no proof, no evidence. Yeah, and it's causing a lot of chaos, a lot of drama in your life, in your household, which inside you. It's making you feel very confusing, uneasy, unsettling. So you have to do your research to find out what's going on. Okay. You can't just say, oh, I listened to a tarot card reader and they told me that you're cheating. You might have to have a private investigator. I know that might take money, but if some of you guys are married to this person or in a relationship, it might be worthwhile because there's a lot of displaced energy, a lot of displaced emotions in this situation. And you're going to have to do what you need to do because I do see a family is involved, whether they're children or not. It is a family unit. Okay. And it is not coming together. You're not at peace. You're not trusting this situation. You're not trusting this person anymore. And again, you're just going to have to really find out some more information before you make the move. But whatever you need to do, you need to do it kind of fast. Because I feel like you're going to get some communication that comes in. It's going to give you a way out. It's going to be up to you whether you take it or not. It's going to be a way for you to focus on your own stability by yourself. But you can't be scared. Okay? Also, scared money don't make no money. Okay? You got to invest in your lifetime goals. You got to invest in this situation. Finding out the truth is definitely impairment. All right. So you got to do what you got to do for yourself, for your family, for your life. It is definitely is what needed. You got to get some more facts. All right. All right, let's see. That was interesting. I felt that you need to release something. For some of you, it's a person. For some of you, it's a job. Okay, so relationship with, whoa. You feel like you are in a caring connection. 14 is a 5. There is going to be some changes. All right. This is why you don't want to let this person go. But everything has changed. There has been a change. Maybe since you guys got a house together, yeah, you might be left with a broken heart. You might be leaving this person with a broken heart. But again, how long do you want to stay in this situation? I feel like you're in a broken heart right now. Okay. Woman holding a coin. That is the Queen of Pentacles. You're going to have to focus on your finances. Again, this person might be dealing with somebody that might be sending you the evil eye. All right. They might be married. They might be in another commitment. 2 more. Deceit. Yep. Can't make it up. There is definitely deceit going on in this situation. Somebody's lying. They're not telling the truth. All right. There is definitely a third party, and that's too many cards. There's third party interference in this situation. And you got to do what's best for you. If you feel like this is not in alignment with you anymore, you got to make the moves. This person doesn't appreciate you. They don't show you appreciation, and you feel it. All right. You feel like you don't have the angel of love around you anymore, and you're always in anxiety. You're always feeling anxious around this person because you know something is up. See her worried? See her thinking? Some of you guys feel like you're thinking about it. You got that gut feeling. You know something is not right. The math ain't mathing with this situation. So you got to do what is right for you. And you need to, again, make that judgment call. Do what you got to do. I don't know if you got legal, needs to get legal involved. But whatever you need to do, you need to do what's right for you and your family. Because right now, staying in this situation is not causing you anything but a disruption in your life. All right, guys, that's all I have for you right now. Please remember, do your release on the full moon. Say your affirmations every day. And I love you. Remember, be you, love you. It is the highest vibration of all. And I'm out. Bye now.